What would it really take to raise not one, but 3 dragon hatchlings in the real world? No Vikings, no hiccup, no legends to guide me. Just 3 mysterious eggs, hidden deep in a misty forest. One pitch black, one glowing white, and one massive, covered in spikes. From fragile, wide-eyed babies to 3 completely different forces of nature. A fast and playful night fury, a silent, unpredictable light fury, and something far more dangerous, the screaming death. But raising them comes with one big problem. They're not just pets, they're chaos. You don't find danger anymore. Danger finds you. Guys, you won't believe what I found today. I was just walking along the shore after yesterday's crazy storm, and suddenly I noticed that a wall had collapsed in one of the old sea caves.
Wow.
Deep inside, on a bed of ancient fossils, there they were. 3 giant, completely different eggs. One was matte black, like the night. Another one was pearly white, glowing even in the dark. And the third one, it was massive, rough, and covered in creepy red veins and sharp spikes. I instantly realized what I was looking at. These were legendary fury eggs, and the screaming death. Leaving them there would have been insane. I had no choice. I had to carry all of this home. I brought them home and set up a warm place.
Time to clear this out.
And then it started. Cracks appeared on the black egg first. And then on the white one, 2 tiny creatures popped out. Toothless had scales like coal, and Snowflake was pure, shining white. They immediately started headbutting each other like babies. But then, boom! And out of it crawled a massive white serpent with a giant mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. I named him Roar, even as a baby. Even as a baby, he looked absolutely terrifying. Feeding this trio turned out to be a real challenge.
We're hungry. Give us food.
So I started with the classic fish.
Guys. Dad's got the goods.
I dumped the whole bucket in front of them. They instantly went crazy for it. Roar swallowed fish like it was nothing. But then, an eel crawled out of the pile. Guys, you should have seen their reaction. The Furies shot into the air. Toothless fired plasma at the ceiling in panic. Snowflake disappeared in a plasma cloud and crashed into a tool shelf. Total chaos. And Roar? He literally drilled into the ground to escape. He just vanished underground. I had to quickly get rid of that eel to calm them down. I brought a watermelon. Toothless looked at it suspiciously. But once I cracked it open, the smell got him. He started eating it like crazy, covered in juice.
Enjoy.
Snowflake ate neatly, like a lady, and Roar, he just swallowed half the watermelon whole, with the rind, and burped out a smoke ring. Yeah, I think we found their favorite food. With Roar around, peaceful life was over. He didn't walk on the ground. He drilled through it. My backyard turned into Swiss cheese full of tunnels. At first, the Furies were annoyed when the ground collapsed under them. They were not happy about it at all. But eventually they got used to it. Roar turned out to be surprisingly playful. He just destroyed everything while playing. They became a real pack. I made them a huge bed out of old mattresses. And in the evenings, we watched movies together. Roar loved to sleep, curled up around the Furies. We moved training away from the city to an old quarry.
Run! Run!
Roar was growing at a terrifying speed.
It's coming!
We discovered he could do more than just dig. He could shoot massive spikes from his tail, and his fire, giant rings of flames, burning everything in their path. Toothless charged up with lightning, while Snowflake vanished into plasma clouds. They flew around, dodging Roar's attacks, turning it into a chaotic survival game. We became an unstoppable and very weird team, but we didn't know. Someone had been watching us. It happened at sunset while we were resting by the ocean. Dark silhouettes appeared silently in the sky. Grimmel the Grizzly. He had tracked us down. His death grips attacked from the darkness. We rushed into battle,
Shouldn't have come here.
but it was a trap.
Now,
You'll join the others in the abyss.
Grimmel fired a poison dart,
What was that?
and it
Poison?
hit Snowflake.
Get away! Get back, quick! Looks toxic. Is that a fire back there?
She collapsed instantly. Before Toothless could reach her, a heavy net
Time to
dropped
say
from
goodbye,
above,
Snowflake.
and she was pulled onto an airship.
I'm almost there.
Grimmel looked down at us with a disgusting smile and disappeared to the night sky. Grimmel took one of our own. Toothless was furious, his back crackling with energy. Roar understood what happened too.
It won't save you.
He drilled the ground so hard it shook everything. I put on my best armor,
No,
loaded paralyzing bolts,
no, not again.
and jumped onto Toothless. Roar followed us underground, tracking vibrations. We were heading straight for Grimmel, his flying fortress near the Rocky Islands. We stormed into the cave. It was insanely tight inside.
Run! I can't move!
Grimmel's death grips attacked from the walls and ceiling. Toothless engaged in an aerial fight, dodging poisonous spikes. I fought my way toward Snowflake,
No further. I see it closer. I see the
who was locked in a cage deep inside the cave. Grimmel cornered me, aiming his crossbow. But then, the
Let's move! They're everywhere.
whole cave started shaking.
Toothless, blast it!
Roar burst through the wall right next to Snowflake. His roar knocked
Whoa, that was
stalactites
close.
down onto the enemies. While they were distracted,
Help! 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 I can't get out!
Roar smashed the cage with his tail.
We have here, trapped like a rat.
Toothless dove at Grimmel and knocked him down.
The cave is collapsing! Help it!
We quickly freed Snowflake,
Quick, get it out!
and before the cave collapsed completely,
Roar is bringing down the cave!
Roar drilled a new escape tunnel for us.
God, look out.
Grimmel was left trapped under the rubble. We came back home exhausted,
Snowflake, fly! Go!
but victorious. The garage was half destroyed,
No, impossible!
but it didn't matter. What mattered, we were together again.
We're trapped!
Two-
Trapped! There's nowhere to go!
And the massive, terrifying roar
I promise you that! No, you won't! I'll tear you
curled
apart.
around them like the strongest shield in the world.
Rest. We'll watch.
He softly snored, blowing smoke rings. I brought them huge slices of watermelon. They earned it. This trio proved that a real pack can be anything as long as there's loyalty. If you enjoyed this
All right,
crazy
guys.
story with watermelons and eels, tell me in the comments who you want to see next. See you in the next one.